Greetings everyone and welcome back to the fantastic, wonderful world of Nimbus. Last time we had crafted some super amazing, super duper awesome diamond boots with Feather Falling 4, Protector 4, Unbreaking 3, and I proposed a question to the audience of what should we name these boots, and there were a bunch of name suggestions. Basically, no unanimous, agreed upon thing, but there was one that seemed to kind of stick out a little bit. And that was Talaria, like this, Talaria, which are the winged boots worn by Hermes who is a god in Greek mythology. They're the boots, you might remember this from like Hercules, even though that's not like historically correct, but those little, that weird little blue messenger guy, and then he had the little boots on that had like little wings. Yeah, that's what these are. So that's what this name means. It's the boots that belong to Hermes. He's the god, or the messenger god in Greek mythology, and basically they're boots of flight. So instead of calling them Talaria, though, we're gonna call them Talarian boots, because it kind of makes a little bit more sense. And they don't actually make us fly. They're just boots in the theme of Talaria. So that's the first thing accomplished for today. The next thing that I wanted to take a look at was, let's see, what's the quickest way to get here? Oh, I shouldn't have gone this way. Okay, wait. So the next problem that I want to tackle in the world of Nimbus today is the slime problem. You can see that there are roughly 10 slimes there. I have seen it much higher than this. So they just continue to spawn on the platforms. Then the little water pathways bring them down and around into this one spot where they just build up. They build up particles, they just build up entity counts, and they just generally lag the world around us. So the first thing that we're going to need to do is obviously kill all the slimes. Gosh, all the freaking... Look at all the baby ones, though. Oh, the baby ones are so cute. We don't want to... Oh, man. And there's an Enderman? Okay, what's up, Ender Bro? And... Okay. So I think we've got... Oh, man. That lag. Check it out. Check out all the little bitty baby slimes, though. Oh, there's so many little bitty baby slimes. I'm gonna punch you with my torch. It's my torch of fire. Okay, I think we're good now. Too many slime balls. We need to... The 1.8 is almost out, and I'm very excited for that. We're gonna actually have a use for all those slime balls, and it's gonna be fantastic. So the first thing that we need to get figured out here is placement of the water streams. So if we were to, for example, take... Hopefully this doesn't break anything that we've got set up. I don't think it will. So if we were to say take a water stream here, that's obviously too close. Okay. So you see what the problem is. Getting 100% coverage on this spawn pad is gonna be kind of a pain in the butt, but I have a way that I think we can work around this. So we're gonna take the crafting table, gonna make a bunch of planks. Let's make a decent amount of sticks. Click. And then signs. We're gonna make signs galore. Okay, that should be good enough. What, this is by a 16 by 16 platform. We should only need 4 stacks. Plus maybe a little bit. I don't know. Okay, well anyway, this will be fine. So what I'm thinking is that we'll line the entire edge with signs like this. So we'll go, so I guess this means we're gonna need like 32 per side, but that's fine. I brought a ton of wood. Oops, not E. Actually, no, wait. We can pop that off, pop that dude off. Come back here, dude. Give me my ender pearl. That was almost a really bad mistake. So we've got our one sign here, right? We'll just build the rest out like this. See, that works. And now we can just flood the entire platform with zero regard to water placement. And this will make it so we can with the flip of a lever, turn off and turn on our slime farm. So I'm going to continue doing this, and we'll check in momentarily. Well, doesn't that just look nifty? Okay, so I've got the signs completely placed up now. Now I need to figure out where to put all the water, so that way it doesn't turn into source blocks, yet it still gets perfect coverage. So let's go, counting out diagonally from the corner here. So let's go 5 out from the corner. Does that get perfect coverage? No. So we got to go 4 out from the corner. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Sweet. Now what if we take, I'm going to take a source block here. That should rebuild itself. Good, good, good. So then if we come 1, 2, 3, 4 to mirror what we just did. Ah, so close. So close. Oh, okay, okay. So this still might be workable though. We still might have something here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then let me grab something from this side. Alright, that's good. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, alright. So this is all good. This is what I was just expecting. Now, if we come and place here. We're still 1 block out. Oh, the pain, the agony. No, no. Okay, so do we not support that block in the spawning platform? I think that's what we need to do. I think that we just need to, let's make, I think this is it. I think this is going to be at least way easier to do and fix and replace by just making that 1 block non-spawnable than it would be to have way more water sources being spawned. So this is definitely the easier method, and I don't think it's going to affect rates. This is what, a 16 by 16 platform, which is 10 times 10 is 100, 6 times 6 is 36, so it'd be, I don't know, a number. It'd be a number. 6 times 6 is 36. Would it be 136? I don't know. I don't know. No, it wouldn't be 136. It would be 256. I don't know how I got... You know what? I'm not doing math right now. I'm doing Minecraft right now. We are figuring amazing things out. We are inventing and creating and updating and making super duper awesome things. I think that's the hole. So, okay, well, yep, that definitely was the hole, considering that it killed the source block. Alright, get out of here, gravel. And I really should have done this on each side. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So right there. Okay, good, good, good. Then we'll just dig up. Then do the same thing over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, the center. Didn't I place this in the perfect center? I think I did. But there's a pumpkin there. What do we do about the pumpkin? I don't know. Okay, last one here. Good, good, good. And then pumpkin problem solving time. The pumpkin problem solving, man, that's a little bit hard to say. The pumpkin problem solving was not that hard to problem solve. I just used 4 pumpkins there and basically created a frame around where the old pumpkin was. So now we've got holes, 5 holes where water will be falling out of the ceiling onto this platform down below. And then these signs, I probably should not look at them with my axe because they're all mounted on each other, all of which are mounted on this one. So if I were to break this one, all of these would break. So anyway, don't run around down here with your axe out. Probably not a good idea. So now what I need to do is I need to clear some space up above, and I think I've already got some of the space cleared out. Yeah. So we should just be able to come in here. Oh, I wish I had a beacon nearby. That would make this so speedy. What, we're at Y32. We're not at diamond level, sadly. But we will be able to clear this area out and hopefully we'll get some redstone set up here. We'll get it set up so that way the water streams flow down the holes here, and then they'll flood the room below, and that'll prevent the slimes from spawning. So that's the plan, that's the goal, that's the idea. I have a huge area to clear out now. So I got that area cleared out, obviously, but we ran into kind of a problem. Slimes apparently spawn, and I kind of expected this to be a problem. As soon as I finished clearing it out, I was like, you know what? What's to stop slime from spawning up here? And then it's like, oh, well, I can just flood this entire area with water, right? I could, but I have to have redstone laid here. I have to have, this is the redstone layer. This is to control the layer below. So it's like, okay. So that's going to be annoying. So I immediately started work on a new slime room. So this is going to be the next slime room. And then this is going to be the next slime room redstone layer. So I've already got a lot of this done. I did it off camera because it was just ridiculously time consuming. So now I basically have to transfer the whole water pathway system that we've got set up down here up into the new slime spawn platform, and that is as high as it can go, so I don't have to worry about slime spawning on the redstone layer because that's outside of the slime spawn boundaries. So the last thing that I want to do as kind of a farewell on camera is I said just a minute ago that we do not want to look at these signs with our axe out. Well, if we look at the sign with our axe out and then pop that sign, all of the signs here should come flying off. And I think that might be kind of neat. So we're going to do that real quick. So, boop. Oh, snap. Oh, I was kind of hoping to see a chain effect, though, to be honest. I was hoping to see something like brrr, go all the way around. But you know what? I'm fine with how it happened. I'm good with this. So I'm going to finish collecting all the signs here. And then basically take this exact same thing and then just move it into the upper layers. So I don't know how long that's going to take, probably a few hours, but I will get it done and then check back in once. Well, it's not going to take hours for you guys. You guys are just going to be like, oh, jump cut later, and it's done. Waha. That's one of the great things about being a viewer of Minecraft and not the actual player, because you get to see the final product of all the crazy awesome hours of time invested builds. But you don't have to do them yourself, which makes it way, way, way better. So I need to like pop out all these pumpkins, take the pumpkins up, build them into this layer, and just So anyway, I'll see you momentarily. Alright, so we got a lot of really, really cool stuff done. So this is the old one. You can see that it's pretty well torn apart here. So then if we come, and this isn't the official entrance, I'll show you at least the placeholder for that in a moment. So this is where we are going to put the redstone for the old one. But then we found that slimes can still spawn there, and so that's no good. So we need to move it up, right? So here is the new pad, and actually I'm going to use... Yeah, nope, can't use that. No secret spoilers. Okay, so, skeleton, what are you doing in there? How'd you get in there? So this is the new spawn pad. So how this one works, let me grab an ender pearl. Oh man, I've only got 2 left. So same sort of concept here is it's within the Y coordinate, and then we've already tested and found that this chunk can spawn slimes. So this is a slime spawning chunk. We're within the proper Y coordinate. And then, so the slimes will eventually hop off here. Slimes are kind of dumb. They walk off ledges a lot more than regular mobs do. So they'll walk off this ledge. I've got the stream set up perfectly. So the streams all push into this one central spot. And you can see I've only given it, that one dude must have spawned in like a 10-second time frame. But then all the water currents lead to this one central collection point. We'll either have some sort of kill method, maybe a toggleable kill method in there. Can I make the jump? Okay, good. So either we can let a whole bunch of slimes build up, we can do something like that, but for the short term it won't matter because we'll probably just set up an automatic kill thing there, to be honest, but I want to make sure that everything else works first before we do that. So this is the redstone room, and actually I got this to come along a little bit, actually a lot nicer than I expected. I was expecting it to be a lot more difficult and a lot bigger headache, but no, it was actually pretty easy. So you see I've just got this one lever here. All the pistons are currently extended. So then if we flip that lever, let's run down there real quick. Yeah. Oh wait, what happened in the middle? What happened in the middle? Is there no... Oh, there's no water there. That would be why that one didn't work. Okay. So we're gonna be covering up light. Oh, I don't want to cover up the light if I don't have to. How can I do this where I don't cover the light? Arg. I think we could just go here, here, and here. That won't cover it up, will it? And then if we break him... Okay, sweet! Very cool. So let's go look at, or take a look at what it looks like downstairs. That's pretty nifty. I really like how it falls out of the roof like that. That looks pretty cool. And so, if this ever happens, it is, whenever we go to shut it off, it is possible that whatever slimes had spawned could get trapped here. They should eventually hop into a stream that's going to force them off, but I'm not too concerned about that because at most we might trap 1 to 3 slimes up here, and if that happens, we just burned our last ender pearl, didn't we? If one gets caught up here, that's fine. That's better than what we were dealing with, which was like 30, 40 slimes all spawning at once and then just living there permanently. If we only have 1 or 2 live there, that's fine. And so nothing should be able to spawn there. So with it in its current setup, we'd only ever have this slime. If we chose to leave him, I'll probably kill him later. So it's working well. That's the new plan. And then I don't have to do as finicky of a setup for everything either. So you remember how we used to have to go down this double set of ladders? Well, not anymore. It just connects. There's the ladder that leads up into the base that goes right next to the chicken farm. And then this is the redstone room here. So what I plan on doing with this, and I might do this off camera because it's just going to be a bunch of boring stuff, but I think we need to get a lot of other stuff figured out first before we can figure out where we want to put that lever. I just need to have it in place because, again, world lag. Because we've got such an old world and because there's so many things that are going on in it, world lag is becoming a relatively large problem. So that will help. Being able to have an on-off switch will help greatly. So the next thing that I want to look at, so we're talking about building the slime fountain here, right? Well, the villager trading system is supposed to go here as well, so this is why we kind of need to get our spacing figured out. Hopefully in the next couple of episodes, once we finish with the trifecta spawner and the new 1.8 villagers come out, I think that's when we'll set up the villager trading system, build that all in place, and then once we have the spacing for that, because that's going to be very, very precise, and it's going to have a lot of aesthetic qualities to it, once we have that in place, we can go ahead and add the slime fountain to bring it all up and then add the lever up here. But for the short term, that's fine. And one last thing before we move on from this project, I'm thinking I'm just going to fill this back up with cobblestone or maybe smooth stone if I get really happy and feeling good about it. But I'm thinking I'm just going to fill this entire room back up with cobblestone unless somebody can give me a good suggestion on what we should turn that room into. Because right now it's just gonna... We have the likelihood of slime spawning in those 2 other areas. See, there's our one little buddy. We have the slimes with the probability of spawning in those 2 other large flat spaces, I guess. And they need to either be flooded or filled up because slimes can spawn regardless of light level. So something's got to happen there, and I'm going to fill it up unless somebody can give me a really, really, really good suggestion. The next thing that I wanted to touch on and that I wanted to look at is this to-do sign here. It says jazz up the cactus room. I mean, we put the little cactus in the clay pots in the corners, but that hardly counts for jazzing up the cactus rooms. I am very, 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 very happy with how the bulk storage design has turned out. I cannot be more happy with that design in the room, in the trifecta spawner. I just could not be happier with how that's turning out and how that looks. And I think I'd like to have a couple more in the base here. So I think what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking the cactus room here, and we've got two of them. And we're going to be doing something like that. So let me see if I got a few more blocks. So this is what would be exposed. And so that looks cool. And then if I take this back just a hair and then say like put full blocks there, and then let me go inside and get those little bitty cactuses. Come here. Come here. So then if we've got those itty bitty cactuses in those, I actually brought a bunch of extra flower pots in case we decided we needed them. But if we take it and we do something like that, I mean, that looks kind of cool still with the, and then we could do the exact same thing here, and then it'd still frame this room nicely. We'd be able to get our cactus out, and then we'd have bulk storage because this is about halfway full. I know that we built overflow into it, but just in case we can have all the extra space here, I think, and I think it'll look cool. I think it'll look way better this way. So I'm going to do one of these with you on camera, and then I'll do the other one off camera. So I'm just moving all of the cactus into the other one. I am not sure what I'm going to do once once I go to rebuild that one, the bulk storage in the right cactus farm here. But because, oh my gosh, it's going to be ridiculous amounts of cactus to move. So because I've got such a space efficient design as well, this should go together fairly easily. So there, and then okay, so then we'll take a chest out like this, and then we need comparators. So there, and then I need stone brick, bam. And then, let's see, it'll go chest, chest. Oh, okay, so that's good. This is really good, actually. So we need, oh, I shouldn't have destroyed that one. I should not have destroyed that one. How do we do this? Please be no water. Okay, good, good, good. So then if we come up, put another chest here, and then we can put that right there, and that should work. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So then here and here, then there to there. And then that one's already being fed. So then this, I'm trying to use the light gray as my redstone block. So that way I know whenever I see it, never, ever destroy that, because there's almost guaranteedly redstone on the top. Okay, so hey, look at that. Look at that. That went together relatively easily. So let's take a look at what, oops, that's in my torch button. There we go. Yeah, okay, cool. Oh, and I'm trapped. Let me out! Let me out! Okay, so then we'll go here. Actually, here, 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 and there. Sweet! And then we could take our flower pots with our cactus. Bam, bam. And then we'll go here and here. And then I'll do the same thing. Okay, so yeah, I think that looks good. Should we move that over one more? Should we move that over till it's here? So that way it doesn't feel so much in the corner? No, I think that's the spacing that'll be needed. I think that looks the best. Okay, so I'm going to do the other side, and then we'll check in a moment. Alright, so yeah, cool. See, that looks a whole lot better than like a bunch of goofy little side areas. It's like, there's our cactus. And we can quickly see at a glance, oh, I have basically, I know that the dropper's full because the light's on. And then I also know that there is at least an amount inside of a double chest, which means that the droppers are full, and then 3 hoppers are full, and it's still working on filling up a double chest. So we have a lot of cactus. And see, so this is a much nicer overflow in case cactus, we ever decide to do some big cactus farm. Now we have a bulk way of storing it, not just 2 double chests, because that's what we had. Now we've got like 3 double chests per side, so 6 double chests. Then we've also got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hoppers and a dropper per side. So now we've got 6 double chests, 12 hoppers, and 2 droppers. Oh, hey, Iron Golem, what's up, buddy? You burning? You burning? Is it hot? Is it hot? Give me your iron. I need that iron, please. Please give me your iron. How we doing? We're doing good on iron. Okay, so we got a couple more things that I want to do before the end of the episode. And you know what? Those things are going to have to wait because we're already at like 25 minutes. It's already getting too long. So thank you for watching. And I will see you in the next episode, 104. I think we'll be working on the trifecta music beatbox spawner in 104. Oh, hey, real quick before we go, last question. Bow. I want a name for the bow. Give me the best name for some projectile weapon that you could possibly think of. This is literally the best bow that I think can be made. It's got flame, it's got max power, max unbreaking, max punch, best bow. We need the best bow names. Leave them in the comments down below. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you next time.